What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Dayla Marnay, and today I'm here with a Q&A, okay? Because I know y'all have some questions about where I've been, what's going on, and what happened between, me and you, the couple channel that I had and everything, and what happened between us. Like, y'all really been, on my ass, I'm not even gonna lie, about coming, back to YouTube and, just letting y'all in on what's been going on. So that's what I'm here to do. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, okay? And yeah, let's get into it. The first question that I might as well touch base on right now is what happened between me and Jalen. Hurt people hurt people. Like, that's really a true fact. Like, hurt people hurt other people. And if you're not right within yourself, then you cannot treat nobody else right. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what was going on. Like, let me just say this before I say anything. I'm not here to bash him. I'm not trying to expose or none of that. Like, my intentions is pure. Like, I'm just really here to just speak on my truth, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I have a voice at the end of the day, and this is something that could probably help somebody else. Okay, so let me start by saying that through this relationship, like, it was not good for me mentally at all. Like, this relationship, like, I had to put it to an end because it was starting to affect me. It was starting to affect my mental health. I couldn't focus on myself. I couldn't focus on what I needed to do for me. And he was verbally abusive, okay? And I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, y'all might not have seen, like, what we was going through and stuff, but we was letting y'all in on a little bit of stuff. Y'all know them months where we was going without posting and everything. Like, them were the times where we were getting into it, and I was basically being love bombed and manipulated. This is like a hard topic for me to speak on because I don't like speaking on certain things, but I was going against my intuition for his word instead of going based off of what I knew. You know what I'm saying? And it was real hard for me to see, like, what was really going on and what I was going through because I never gave myself time to get away from that situation and actually take time to heal myself. You know what I'm saying? And actually, like, recap on everything that actually has been going on in this relationship. Like, the stuff that I was getting put through, bro, was not regular typical relationship shit. Like, I did not deserve none of the shit that he was doing and how he was treating me and everything. Like, I did not deserve that. Like, love will blind you to a lot of stuff and it'll make you, like, really settle, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of things. And that's what I was doing. Like, I'm just gonna sit up here and admit, like, because at the end of the day, I played my part too in how this shit played out and how everything went, because I knew that I should have been left, but I wasn't strong-minded enough to actually realize, like, what I was getting put through. And I'm not gonna say that I didn't know my self-worth, but in a way, I didn't. Like, I wasn't seeing myself, and I wasn't seeing how this relationship was actually affecting me in a bad way. Like, I couldn't focus on nothing. I couldn't focus on school. I couldn't focus on work. I was drained all the time. Like, I really had to see him for who he was showing me that he was, and not for who he was telling me and everybody else that he was. He was making everybody look at me as, like, I was crazy. And, like, I was the messed up toxic one, and, like, you know what I'm saying, and that my reactions wasn't valid whenever he would be verbally abusive to me, you know what I'm saying. And it was a lot of times where whenever I came to him about something, it would be about something that was important about our relationship and something that I just wanted to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, we all got to have a voice and we all got to speak up. You know, you can't just keep putting up with certain shit just because. You know, every time I brought up a concern or anything that was containing our relationship, or even just trying to see where his head was at, because I know we was both going through it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we both just now becoming adults, we done moved in together and everything, you know? So when I would do that, it's like it would turn into an argument every time. And it's like he'll use that time to bring up something from hell ago, or bring up something that he feel like I was doing wrong. And then it'll get flipped on me like I'm the bad person, and he'll start disrespecting me and everything. Like, and this happened every single time, y'all. Every single time I brought up something of a concern, and I know I never came to him in no type of way to where he should have snapped on me as many times as he did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm a good communicator and I'm the most perfect person, but I know how to talk to somebody. I know how to speak to somebody, and I know to have respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta bash you, call you out your name, and do all that extra stuff just for me to get a point across. But I guess as though he felt like he had to do that. And majority of the stuff that he was saying about me and what he was, you know, like calling me out of my name and doing all that extra stuff, like, majority of that stuff was projection. People only treat you how they treat themselves. Like, I was so naive. And not even that, like, I was already used to being verbally abused and used to, you know what I'm saying, like, being abused in all aspects, because I also had a narcissistic parent. So it's like, in a way, I thought that was love. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he would change, maybe he would start respecting me, maybe he would start, you know what I'm saying, communicating with me better. Like, and I believed in him. I did. And I had so much love for him, and I believed in everytheverything that we wanted to actually build and do together. Like, I believed in it. And I didn't want it to come to an end, but it had to, because I couldn't put up with that. I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with somebody trying to break me all because of how they are feeling on the inside, all because they haven't did the work. You know? So, and I know y'all probably thinking like, why did you put up with it so long? Like, I don't even know why. Like I said, like, I feel like it was mainly because, for one, like I said, I was being manipulated and gaslit. Like, I was the bad person, I was bad for leaving, I was wrong for leaving. When at the end of the day, if you still not good on the inside and you're not a good person on the inside, you're not doing the inner work, like, that shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. He was trying to break me in the process of trying to build himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so much. Like, and towards the end of our relationship, I was losing myself, and I missed out on so much being in this relationship and keeping myself in this constant karmic cycle, you know. And I couldn't keep allowing him to love bomb me and manipulate me into thinking that he's going to actually change for me. When you already then disrespecting me, you already don't have respect for me. And I'm big on respect. Like, I demand my respect. I do. And I don't play about my respect at all. Like, no, but I made sure that I wasn't trying to break him. I wasn't trying to belittle him. I wasn't disrespecting him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then I was even defending certain shit that he was doing to me. You know what I'm saying? When the whole time, like, you going behind my back trying to make me look like I ain't shit. Yeah, so we made a bed and everything for him to not disrespect me no more. And if he disrespected me again, I was gonna leave. And he did it again, like 2 days after we made the bed. And so I'm just convinced at this point, like, he wanted that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because he cried to me for like 2 days, and then on the second day, when he seen that I was serious, and I guess he, you know what I'm saying, was trying to make me feel some type of way, like he was on the phone with a whole nother female, speaking on me. And it was all up in there conversating and speaking on Dayla. And then not only that, he was lying. But I was letting him lie. Like, I was not trying to argue. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to do none of that. When I'm done, I'm done. You know, so I was letting him lie and convince other motherfuckers, whatever that, you know what I'm saying, he was trying to convince them to think about me. I didn't give a fuck at that point. Like, I was done. That's what made me want to leave the apartment. And that's what made me leave the apartment behind, because on top of him being on the phone with this girl every day and all they doing is speaking on me, he's still trying to get into it with me. He's still trying to argue with me. He still was asking me, can we get back together? You know what I'm saying? He still was trying to love about me and still was trying to manipulate me into thinking that, okay, this is the last time, I promise I'm going to change, blah, 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 blah. Same old shit. Just a different day. I couldn't take that shit no more. And I stood on what I said. Like, I was not playing about none of that. And, you know, like, on that hickey prank, some of y'all was even warning me about certain red flags that I should have been paying attention to. Like, it was some of y'all that was even pointing out certain shit that I wasn't even realizing. You know what I'm saying? And he would respond like, oh, this ain't gonna happen, that ain't gonna happen, da-da-da-da, when majority of the shit that y'all said would happen, happened. It happened. I ain't gotta go into details. Y'all know what I'm talking about. After all of this, and he wanted to be friends and still be friends and still be cool and cordial and all that, like, I just can't, like, because I feel like I took so much. I feel like I didn't have enough, you know what I'm saying? And it's like my whole perspective of who he is as a person has changed. And I feel like he showed me who he was gonna be for me, you know? Like, he showed me who he was gonna be for me, and I just had to accept it, you know? Like, it was hard to accept, and it was a hard pill to swallow, because I still had love for him, you know what I'm saying? I was still in love with him, and I still do believe in him and believe that, I don't know, like, that he could change and stuff, and I hope that he is, you know? I don't wish no bad on him, even though all the shit that I had to go through, you know, I don't wish no bad on nobody, you know? But I really had to realize so much shit, like, about myself. Like, everything that I went through with him pushed me more closer to me. Like, it pushed me way more closer to me. And I had to realize how powerful and how gifted I really am. Because I was catching shit in dreams. I was catching shit through my intuition, through downloads in my mind. I'm thinking I'm overthinking and I'm really fucking crazy. And when I would bring it up to him, he'll lie. But then, you know, everybody eventually snitch on themselves. You can only hold up a facade for so long. And everything that I even brought up to him came out to be true. I just had to leave, bro. Like, I had to really pull myself up out of that shit. I did. And it was hard because, like, that was my home. You know, like, that's where I was staying. Also, I was paying bills, goddamn me. Majority of them. So it's like, I feel like I didn't invested in that shit so much. Now I gotta leave. I'm just glad I didn't let any of the shit that he was saying or doing to me change my image of me. You know, like, it actually brought me to look at myself in more of a positive light. Because the only way a person is gonna break you is if they see something in you. Only way a person is gonna really wanna downplay your self-esteem and bash you and belittle you and do all that extra shit is if they actually see something in you that they don't see in their damn self.
And
like I said before, I'm not exposing all this just to bash him, just to expose or do none of that. Like I said, like, it might be people out there that's going through the same shit that I went through and don't even know. Because I didn't know. I didn't know I was being love bombed, gaslighted, manipulated. I didn't know nothing about none of that shit. Videos start popping up on my For You page, even teaching me about what the hell I'm going through. He was a big lesson for me. Like, he was a big ass lesson for me. You know, and it pushed me to my purpose, and it pushed me to actually start loving myself more. You know, like, I'm just proud of myself, and I gave myself multiple pats on the back for not letting any of the things that I've been through, even in life, because like I said before, like, I've been a victim of verbal and physical and mental, emotional abuse and all that, you know what I'm saying, through my childhood and stuff. So I'm just glad I didn't let anything that anybody said or did to me make me look at myself in a bad light, and make me look at myself as I'm not worthy, I'm not shit, I'm not gonna be nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm so proud, because it's a lot of people out here that really lose themselves after going through something like this and don't even recognize themselves. Because I didn't recognize myself, I'm not even gonna lie, like, and that was the longest that I ever actually stood on what I said and didn't go back. So me actually taking a step out and a step back and reflecting on everything that I was going through, I'm journaling, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not running to another boy. I'm actually going within myself and sitting with those emotions and sitting with the consequences of me not leaving before. I sat with that shit and I reflected on all of it, and I had to. And we broke up back in February. So yeah, it took me like a good, 2 months to actually heal from that and to actually forgive not only him, but to forgive me. You know, I had to forgive him for the sake of me and for the sake of my growth and for the sake of my healing. Because, like, you know, it's not really good to, like, hold grudges against people, you know, because, like I said, hurt people. If you ain't right within yourself, then you can't be right for nobody. Especially if all you gonna do is only be with a person, have a person around to only belittle them and only to project all of what you feel within yourself onto them. Because, you know, we don't all come together healed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's really possible to help heal each other, you know what I'm saying? And to not project so much. So I feel like that's possible, but it just wasn't possible for us. So yeah, that's the only time I'm really finna be speaking on this. I don't want to speak on it no more. Let's move on to the next question, because that took up a lot of time. Let's do like a few more questions. Okay, do you have any regrets? No, I don't have any regrets, because I feel like everything in life happens for a reason. Anything that happened to you is not happening to you. I feel like it's always working for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just shift your perspective on everything, you wouldn't regret nothing in life. Because you will see at the end of the day, and if you just keep a positive mind on you, you know, everything gonna work out for the better. Everything gonna turn out how it's supposed to turn out, you know? So, yeah, I don't have no regrets. I don't. Main focus in life right now, my main focus right now is me. My main focus is me, bro. Like, I'm not trying to focus on really no relationship right now. Yeah, my main focus is to really, like, you know, better myself and become the best version of me, you know? And I feel like that should be everybody's main focus, honestly. Like, especially if you're not in a relationship, like, you're not in a relationship for a reason. And it's to bring all of your attention to yourself. Somebody said, where is Chosen? How is he? I knew y'all was gonna ask about my little Chocho. Yeah, he doing good. He getting so big. And he's still a little bad. I'm not gonna lie, he's still a little bad. But that's my baby. You know, he doing good. He real healthy still. You know, still playful, still the same. And then the last question, y'all asked for healing advice. Let me just say this. If you coming out of something that I came out of, and you have dealt with some of the things that I've dealt with, I can honestly say the best thing for you to do is to isolate yourself, you know, because isolating yourself is gonna bring all the attention to you, you know, and like sitting with thoughts and sitting with certain emotions and certain feelings that you have. What really helped me too with just sitting there and reflecting on everything that was going through my mind and all the emotions I was feeling was journaling. Like, this is my journal, y'all. Like, journaling really helps, like, especially if you don't want to talk about your problems with nobody, especially if you don't have nobody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like, journaling really helps because it just does. Like, it's like therapy in a way, you know? Allow yourself to feel everything, allow yourself to have those negative thoughts and pay attention to them and actually ask yourself questions like, okay, why is this triggering me right now? Why is this making me feel this way? Why do I feel this way right now? Why am I having this thought? You know what I'm saying? Like questions like that, like basically doing shadow work, you know, and making sure that you don't let nobody or anything take you away from you. Everybody could say whatever they want to say about you, like, fuck them.
Or just be yourself. If people don't like you if you're being yourself, fuck them. Let me tell you.
You know, like, it's all about what you think about you. Whatever you think about you and however you treat yourself, it's going to reflect through other people. And the universe is going to send you other people that basically show you yourself. Yeah, if that's, you know, this is my brother, Brian. And I knew she was coming. This is my little sister, Delilah. I know y'all never seen her, so she looked just like me, and it's crazy. It's kind of scary in a way, but yeah. Yeah, I know it's a whole lot of them. These mosquitoes eating my legs up, y'all.
They eating my legs up.
Yeah. Make sure y'all follow me. Follow my Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna have it in the description below. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel because I will be dropping more content.
And like.
Right, what he said.
And subscribe.
What she said. Okay.
And hit that big bell.
Right. That wraps up this video, you know. Follow your dreams. Like, don't let nobody intervene with your growth, with your path, with what you want to do in life. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, that you ain't going to achieve it, or nothing. Like, don't let nobody get in between it because at the end of the day, all of that is projection. All of that is rooting from something that they don't see in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they can't accomplish it. And I had to learn that too. So, yeah, like, do what makes you happy at the end of the day. I love y'all, okay? And I know y'all miss me, and I know y'all really finna be on me now that I got my own channel. So, I'm gonna be on myself, okay, to become more consistent for y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, when some of y'all was texting me and stuff, like after the breakup and everything, and I was like crying, cause like, y'all was saying some of the most sweetest things to me. Like, y'all are so sweet, and I really love y'all for that. Like, cause y'all is part of what motivated me to even, you know what I'm saying, like, want to keep doing this. You know, like, even though I knew I wanted to, but, you know, like, them encouraging words from y'all and what y'all was saying to me, like, it was so sweet, and I really do love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for that. Whatever content y'all want from me, I got y'all.
They better subscribe.
What?
You guys better subscribe.
It's Dayla Marnay. I'm just now getting back on this, y'all. So, you know, bear with me on the video getting dropped. What? What's this? Oh.
Hey, you stop!
I thought he was trying to run game. Like, dang. Okay. Thanks, y'all.
Okay, do your
I just love this. Like, I love my new tripod that I have. Okay, I was supposed to been wrap this video up. I just want to see how far it go.
You gotta do your
Ooh.
picture for your video.
Ooh,
So,
oh my gosh, look at me.
so you
Beautiful
guys
goddess.
have to subscribe because
Let me stop playing. No, for real though.
because you gotta take your picture for your thing.
For my thumbnail, I know.
And
That's what I'm gonna do now. All right, y'all. For real this time. Bye.
Bye bye guys.